Having a Jewish community that is inclusive is challenging and necessary. That is what Jewish Federation and Jewish community is about.
Our first time in Israel, our parents took us, and it was, I think, the summer of 1972.
And he just fell in love with Israel and got active with it. Natural thing would be eventually to get involved in the Jewish community.
Mark believes in the mission of Jewish education. The Jewish community believes in him and believes in his mission and his thought process, and they brought him back to be president of the Federation.
It was inevitable. It was definitely part of Mark's feeling for Israel and the Jewish people here and in Israel, and he thinks that he can make a difference. That's what he tries to do.
He's passionate about Jewish peoplehood, which has been a very, very important part of this of his presidency.
It takes a thorough understanding of the mission for anyone to succeed in this nonprofit world.
Mark's ability to understand the dynamic, how people are going to act, how they're going to react, what issues are going to be hot button issues and what ones are going to, not attract so much attention, is beyond valuable. It's the mark of someone who understands people, and Mark simply understands people.
Mark and I grew up in the same community here, and it's really been wonderful to see somebody rise to the top of leadership in Federation who's not only from my generation, but is also from this community, that really gets this community and understands what this community needs.
Fortunately, Mark had the foresight to have a really wonderful strategic planning committee, and he and the committee really laid out the proper pieces to move forward in this community.
There seemed to me, when I took over as president, a level of mistrust between the agencies and the Federation and the parent. And Mark and David Phillips have done so much to ameliorate that. It really has changed the community in a way that I don't think people are going to realize for a couple of years. And that's a part of his legacy that I'm sure a lot of people are not aware of.
Mark saw the need to help rebuild the community, and he took on the responsibility as a leader in a very effective manner, and I think he is a shining example of what it means to be a legacy.
I think that the people in charge in the nominating committee probably picked the only person in our community that was capable of taking us through this last 3 years. He has forged us through it, he's led us, and he's done a fabulous job.
One of the reasons that Mark does this and is so involved in the Jewish Agency and the Jewish Federation is that he believes in the preservation of tradition, culture, and the Jewish people.
He got involved in the Federation as following his mother's footsteps, and actually I think it got to him, and he became very, very concerned about Israel.
I am so proud of the fact that not only his mother, but Mark was the leader that stepped forward and said, I can do this, I know what has to be done.
This is when I get all choked up, because I feel so much like he has taken the torch that was passed by my mother and my father and really taken it to the next level.
There's a lot of things that are going on, a lot of programs happening, and Mark just seems to do it with such ease. He's patient, he's easygoing, and he just makes the job look so easy.
At the end of the day, he doesn't care what people think about him. He does what is just and what is right for others, not for himself.
I think he inspires people because he's just a nice person with a big heart who really generally wants this community to do well and this federation to do well.
He has been a guiding light, and he's taken very much from his father, Irwin, who was the guiding light before him.
I think the next president is going to have a problem in trying to get rid of Mark because Mark will be there trying to help as much as he can and might overstep it because he's a committed guy for the cause.
I meant to look up or to question Mark when I thought about this taping to find out what size shoe he wears because I know that I'm going to be filling it. And I figure he's good for about a size 12.
I'm proud of you, Mark. I love you.
Thank you for everything.
You're really a mensch, a wonderful guy.
Mark, I wish you lots of luck.
Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your mentorship.
I adore you. I thank you for your guidance, your thoughtfulness.
I've looked forward to working with you in the past, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the future.
Look what you've accomplished. I'm very proud of you.
Absolutely, job well done. We're extremely proud of you.
I just fell. That's the only thing I can tell you. You have no idea how proud I am of him. I think that the best I can tell you is being a father, having people say, you know, you should be very proud of your son. And I am.
Joshua and Jordan and I are so proud of you, and we really can't wait to have you all to ourselves again, starting today. Here's looking at you, kid.